Right, boys, how you getting on? Project. Customer states gate needs a bit of love. Not wrong. So, order of business. We have our bottom bar missing. We have our middle brace bar, definitely worse for wear. And we haven't a rivet to be seen in the entire gate. Rust jacking took care of that. So, we're going to replace the two middle bars and there are two pieces that are missing. Rivet it all together after we've wire wheeled it, get it painted, get it out to the customer. Alright boys, we'll talk to you in a bit. Right, so this is the gate split. All the rivets have been punched out and all the bars have been flattened and true, so when we put the gate back together, it should be in line, parallel and square. Terms and conditions applied. This is a 120-year-old gate. It might not be. So, that was our second order of business. Next thing we're going to do is remake all those rivets that were useless. Rust jacked to hook. So yeah, boys, I'll bring you over the anvil and make some rivets. So this is the tool that we're going to use to make our rivets. It's just a straightforward header, nothing fancy. We're going using 1/4 inch round rod, 6mm. Because that's what the gate was drilled for. If your rivets were any bigger, you would normally set down material and use the guillotine tool to butcher in, isolate material, etc., etc. But when the rivets are 1/4 inch, you can get away with just smashing the shit out of it. So I usually leave these in focus. I usually leave these about 2 1/4, 2.5 times the thickness of material, just to give a sufficient head. Giggity. So that's how much material that we're going to use to make the head. And yes, it is going to go absolutely all over the place if you don't hit it square first time. So just fucking sack up and hit it hard and you'll be fine. So yeah, let's get a rivet made. Now just punch that out from behind, and you have your rivet. There we go. Bruv, there you go. Good size shoulder. Nice simple rivet head. Again, it's only 1/4 inch, so it doesn't need to be, well, massively structurally sound. More than enough to do the job. Now those rivets are made, our next, I suppose, system of procedures is to make the half round. The extensions for this one and that one. So because it's half round, it's quite an interesting endeavour. We had to make, I suppose it'd be somewhat like a swage block, but for the hammer. So we're going to use that hammer, Frank, to do all the heavy work and see how much fun we're going to have. Alright boys, I'll bring you back when she's hot. To make our half round flat, we need to make a swage, for want of a better word. So, drilled a 20mm hole, because it's 20 by 10, a 20mm hole in 2 bits of this roll coal steel. It should be tool steel of some description, but this is, well, I'm not going doing that and hardening and tempering it for 1.5 meters of flat. So we'll make do. Anyway, this has a little socket and it will sit nicely in there. And hopefully Frank will do all the work. That's the plan. Right, let's see if it works. Just like that. Where are you? Focus. And that's how we make the half round. The material is 60mm square or 5/8. That gives us just enough to have 20 by 10 half round. Focus. Thank you. That's what it looks like. Half round. But there are certain pitfalls that comes with forging material like that. It always wants to twist and cant on you, so you have to constantly keep flattening it and squaring it up and keeping it true, or you'll end up with some kind of a spiral, which has happened. Sorry camera, you're in the fucking way. And now I have a lever right on my titty. So that's how you make the half round. Cheap and cheerful, does the job, but it's a lot of work. Took me about 2.5 hours to make 1.5 meters of it. It's just once you get into longer lengths, as I said, it just wants to keep twisting, and yeah, it's fun, but it's done, and it works. So yeah, now we can get to put the gate together. Wire wheeling it first, but get to put the gate together, yeah. Now that we have our half round material forged out, the only thing left to do, nip that off appropriately. Excuse me, I have a touch of everything. Nip that off appropriately, nip that off appropriately, get it into shape, get it looking right, and we can go on to finally putting the gate back together and having it look like some semblance of a project. Anyway, boys, I'll bring you back when she's welded. We have a look. That's just a close-up of the V-prep. Both sides, get a good solid weld in there. Punch hole will be back here, so hopefully it's not going to interfere with the weld. That's the plan anyway. So just about to get these welded together. Just give you a little preview. Both pieces are left long. They're going to be cut off to size when they're riveted on, just to make it handier and we don't make a fuck up of it, because I'm not forging that out again, because it wasn't too bad to forge the half round. It was difficult to keep it straight and stop it from canting and twisting. But I hadn't accounted for was how fucking difficult it was to actually pull some round, some material that isn't fully round around a profile, because it just wanted to crumple. Not cool. Managed it. Go on, boys, we'll chat to you. So that's the repair done. Sorry, I don't have a gimbal or a steady cam. I'm literally panning this badly. But the transition went in nice. Ground it down, back in the fire. Textured it with a light hammer just to take any not indifference, but any difference of size from the two pieces, because this piece is brand new and that piece is 120 years old, so there's a little bit of a millimeter missings in certain spots. So we got it nice, looks well. Time to get it punched, put it together. Off camera, I did the internal brace bars. That's the mortise. No, it's the tenon. I always get those two fucking mixed up. Anyway, just simply ripped it on a vertical bandsaw. Because it's flat, there's no point trying to notch it in there with a butcher tool. You're just going to make more work for yourself. So just, okay, if you don't have a grinder, hacksaw. That's the other side. Straightforward, absolutely nothing interesting. Take your measurements, cut it, take off your sides. Bob's your auntie. Happy days. That's a tenant. Now we just got to divide the middle, get the bars in, drill a lot of holes, and a fuckload of riveting. Hell yeah. It's so hot. That's punch hole for our new rivets. Damn. Just like that. This is the last part to put on. And then there's the throw bolt. That's about it. And one rivet right at the top there as well too. Anyway, I'll bring you back when she's done, we'll have a chat. I'm on a shaky cam today, lads, so bear with me. That's it. Riveted, done, wire wheeled, ready for paint. So give her another lease of life. She might last another 120 years, you wouldn't know. Anyway, here's the end of another badly shot, poorly edited video. But hopefully you get the idea. Just because it's old, don't mean it's fucked. Unless the person can't afford it, then it's fucked. Anyway, bye till the next video. We'll talk to you. Good luck.